Very simple. We went to South Africa in August in 2017. Met a group of people, investors. We were selling our projects because what I had been told by His Excellency the President is that what I can assure you is 2 billion cedis for your sector. You as minister must decide what you are going to use that 2 billion for and advise us. I mean, you bring it to cabinet, and so you got, of course, you got to argue about it. And so we had 4 or 5 projects we wanted to do. There's so much traffic in Accra and in Kumasi that you have to do something about it. We brought people to see whether they could do something from Accra to Kaswa. They were the first people who told us that if you want to do railway in Accra, you have to raise it. They brought us various proposals. One proposal was that
when it has to be overground.
Yes, yes. When they reach,
typically, I mean, literally the sky. That's why we had the sky.
That's the concept.
That's the concept. Okay.
So they said if you reach, the first concept they brought to me is that when you reach Achimota, they'll take 1.5 of the N1 and use it for train. I said to the guy that if I was president and my railway minister came to tell me that N1, he's taking 1/2 for railway, I'll sack him that day. He will reach the door, I'll tell him that I'll tell him to write his regulation because he doesn't understand what we're doing. This traffic prone road, you're going to use rail to take one side. It's not possible. I told them they should bring me another solution. The other solution was to go further down, and now because of the Wager water, they go further down, then they have to go around the Wager water and then descend towards Kaswa. It's going to take 1 hour. The third option they gave me was they have to elevate it. From Accra to Kaswa, you can't break those telegrams. I mean, the kind of houses, the family house that is, it's a war. So they said, you got to elevate it. Then we also commissioned an Indian group to do something on metro line in Ghana, because apart from the Accra Kumasi line and the line that now is going to Mpakadan, we said we have to do inner city rail for Accra, inner city rail for Kumasi as well. And everybody came up and said that there are certain parts of Accra that it has to go up if you want to cover the entire Accra. If you want to just have
the train had to be in the sky, it
had to be elevated. So these people came, and that concept was what they call the sky train.
So how long was it going to take?
At least a year to finish all of that.
So like preparatory work?
At least a year.
But in terms of the delivery?
They said but they could deliver within 2-3 years, and not the whole line. Don't forget that what were they going to do? They're going to put pylons, and then they'll do a bridge over, and the train will pass over. Go to Akosombo. Go to Senchi, behind Senchi. They've used pylons in water, and we've crossed over the river. The entire line from Tema to Mpakadan does not cross over the river.
So for you it was possible?
It's not, Chief.
So why hasn't it been delivered then?
Oh, because the South Africans pulled out after COVID.
Why did they pull out? Is it because of COVID?
What they wrote to me was that because of COVID, the things have changed, they can't come. That's what they wrote to me, that we have to wait because of COVID.
So you believe in the train concept? The Sky Train, of course, was going to be the flagship because of it was in Accra and it's going to solve the bottlenecks that you described.
Of 5 million people.
Of 5 million people. And they wrote to you after COVID to say because of COVID, they could not come to execute.
They couldn't come at that time, they said.
But what was your response to them?
But I didn't have $2 billion. What's my response? I'll say, let's see how it goes.
And that's why he hasn't gone forward?
Well, at the time I was minister, the amount of money that was given to me, there was no way I was going to use government money. We're using private sector money. If you had asked me, not me personally, but if it's out of $2 billion envelope, we should put 100 million in the project or something. Yeah, I wouldn't have, but we didn't have to.
But the